Instructor Yasir. So I wanted to come back and finish up this review of the Guardian conference. That was just this past weekend. I got day 3 for you guys. This was my last day of training there, and it was great. So the first 2 days was a lot of shooting. Um, I had two. It was two 4-hour classes on Friday, another couple 4-hour classes on Saturday. On Friday, I had grip, sights, and trigger with Chuck Haggard. Then hostile medicine scenarios with Brian McLaughlin from Mountain Man Medical. Then Saturday was the inner game of shooting with Brian Hill, which was super dope. Then Rule 4 defensive pistol with Mr. Wayne Dobbs, which was incredible. I actually reached out to Wayne Dobbs through email, and he sent me some shooting drills to work on. So that was huge. To have that type of contact with instructors of this caliber, with this type of, you know, reputation and history behind them is second to none. Um, so on the last day, we had 4 classes. First one was OC spray and less lethal options with Chuck Haggard. This was a dope class because I was somebody who never really was into pepper spray or anything like that. I mean, I know that it was out there as a defense solution, but it just wasn't something that I really thought was you know a real valid you know option. So Chuck Haggard, he helped me see things differently. He was talking about his time on the force as a police officer, and he talked about how he had situations where he went hands on with people, and these were like street people. So you going hands on with somebody, you don't know what you're dealing with. You get your blood on, you get their blood on you, saliva on you. You get injured or they get injured, and now you're exposing yourself to bodily fluids, and you could be opening yourself up to infection. So that was something I never really considered. And Chuck was talking about how, with his instances with using pepper spray, you're able to de-escalate the situation without having to use lethal force. Because the thing is you don't want to use lethal force if you don't have to. I hope we all understand that. Because I mean, aside from whatever moral things might come into play after having to resort to that, you've got a whole legal thing that you've got to deal with afterwards. So if you can get out of a situation without having to use lethal force and be safe, that's a good thing. So if pepper spray can help you do that, yeah, let's use that. Let's have that as a part of the toolbox. So he definitely changed my mind on that. And so now you see me, I'm out here with my palm pepper spray. So yeah, so I want to get some more training in this. I might mess around and get a certification in this. So I'm gonna do some more research into this. But he pretty much convinced me that this is something that people should have. Because again, with knowledge of survival, I really want to teach the mindset, and help people understand that it's not about being the baddest or the toughest guy or gal. We just want to get home safe. We just want to survive. So whatever tools you have at your disposal that allow you to do that, we want to use that, right? So that was great. Lessons learned from survivors of real life use of force encounters with Carrie Dudenhofer. I was really interested in this class, and I wish it was more than 2 hours. She was great. She had an assistant with her, really nice young lady who was really knowledgeable too. I'm forgetting the young lady's name right now, but she was great. Carrie was great. The information that she was giving was awesome. We did do some shooting in her class, and the instruction was top notch. That's really all it is to it. The instruction was top notch. Um, that class was actually supposed to be 4 hours, but they cut it down to two, and you could tell that she was a little bit rushed, but she did a great job, trying to fit all of that information in. So it was awesome. It was really really good. So I want to do some more training with Carrie. Yeah, I want to do some more training with her because she was just really really good, and I really liked her style of instruction, and I want to do some more training with her. And then we had the MUC class. MUC stands for Managing Unknown Contacts with Chuck Haggard. Again, and this class was all about situational awareness and basically understanding how to deal with some of the different people that we come in contact with that could potentially do us harm. Um, a lot of the stuff were things that I was already familiar with, as far as using, a certain force of voice in order to project yourself to not be a victim. Somebody that, this, guy, he should move on, and not deal with you. So um, those were, some great tips, great tips. Um, yeah, so it was all about situational awareness. I mean, not a whole lot extra there. Just seeing Chuck do his thing, and he's communicating it in his own unique way, and gained a lot from that class. Last class was vehicle defense concepts with Dan Brady. Um, Dope class, really enjoyed it. Gave some new insights. Well, a lot of things that you don't even think about, about being in a vehicle. So he talked about drawing from concealment while in vehicle and getting those shots on target. He talked about the different things that you're going to deal with in a vehicle that's going to impede your ability to do what you need to do. You got all of the stuff that's in the door. You got your dashboard, the glass, all these different things. So he talked about how to manage those things, and how they can impede what you're doing. But he gave some great tips on how to manage that. Um, Another class that I wish I had more time in. It was only 2 hours, so he drastically cut it down. It was only about, I guess, about the first quarter of the class, because I think the class is actually 8 hours, he said. So again, something else that I wish I had more time at. He's another instructor that I think I'll probably seek out for some more training, because he was just a really cool guy. He was also helping out Brian Hill in the inner game of shooting session that I did. So really, really cool guy, Dan Brady from Apache Concepts. I think it's Apache Concepts or Apache Solutions, one of those. But really cool guy, a great instructor. And so those were all the classes. I mean, after that we had a celebration dinner, which was awesome. Um, my man from Mountain Man Medical, Brian McLaughlin, and his father, they actually cooked some street tacos for us, and they were off the hook, man. It was really really good. Um, they did a raffle at the end. Won stuff. They raffled off guns, Bluetooth speakers. I won a Bluetooth speaker, and I mean, it was just an excellent event all the way around. I was really really impressed. I did not expect um, the event to be at that level. honestly. So I was really, really impressed. And I plan on being back next year. So it gave me a lot of new things to consider, a lot of new training to up my game to make me a better instructor, a better protector, and be able to offer more to my audience out there, the people who come to me for this information, because of course there's a lot of people out there giving this information, and I want you to just go out and get it. Don't just come to me. Go out and get it from wherever you can get it. But it helped me develop some more thing and give me some more ideas and get the wheels turning on how I can be a better teacher to get this stuff out to people and help more people be better prepared. So you know that's my review for the 2024 Guardian Conference. I think that if you can make it, you should definitely do it, and hopefully I'll see you there next year. When in doubt, train. Peace.